Now from the longtime home of the Royals, Day Baseball. On the show. Number 6, the Missouri-born right-hander gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, this starting pitcher, he's a rookie, so we'll see how he handles his nerves in this one.
And he'll step off and try again. Jose Altuve is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. Had some rain here late last night, but no thunderstorms in the forecast today. Game time temperature 89 degrees. And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. With that, we give you a look at A.J. Hinch's Astros lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's one of the fastest guys in all of baseball. His speed can be the difference maker. Having that kind of speed on the base paths is a huge headache for opposing pitchers.
Batting third
Number 10 stands in. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Runners on first with 1 down. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Runner goes for second. Hit in the air to center field. Kane is under it. 2 down. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we've got a gold glover behind the plate. How that helps the ball club, you can throw balls in the dirt as a pitcher, cuts down the running game, really impacts the game defensively.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There goes the runner. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1, and now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball. Number 6 gets the start for Houston in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, he's a rookie on the mound. Doesn't have a lot of experience at this level, but he's getting better and better. We'll see how he does in this one.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. shallow center. On the move is Gomez, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Striding into the box, Eric Hosmer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But foul.
Oh, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
Hit to first. Backhanded. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
Number 15 gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Lays off 1-0. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
To his right, Correa. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first. Colby Rasmus will lead things off here, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The right fielder, number 4.
Settling in now, George Springer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a high strike there, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, and if you've got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
Gordon comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The designated hitter,
Evan Gattis into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
batting 8, first baseman.
Luis Valbuena is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Kendrys Morales will stand in, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0. Salvador Perez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
Here's a high pop-up. Number 6 battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
Batting 6. Left fielder,
Alex Gordon digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off there 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Royals are on the board. Back now in the Midwest from the city of Fountains, Kansas City, Missouri. All set to go in the top of the third. Jason Castro steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. That's popped up out towards short right field. Number 15 is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 27.
Jose Altuve will stand in now. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Astros,
Carlos Correa digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
Kane shading to his right. And that's the third out. Astros go down 1-2-3. Alcides Escobar digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3 from the stretch.
Alcides.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
High pop-up. Correa is there for it. 1 out. Gerard Dyson steps into the box.
Gerard Dyson.
High in the air out to center field. Gomez moves over. 2 gone.
Center fielder number 9.
Lorenzo Cain will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
The 0-1 pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that KC down in order. But they hold a 1-0 lead.
Leading off for Houston.
Number 10 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting,
Carlos Gomez in now. He went down
Carlos
looking at his first trip to the plate.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
now batting, left fielder.
Colby Rasmus stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls we've had all game, Matt. It's been a pretty feeble effort offensively for his side.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Frozen for strike three, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros.
Leading off the
Comes
fourth
set.
for the
Here's the
Royals.
0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to
Number
short.
35.
Correa takes it in, and he's retired here, one away.
Now batting, number 15.
Number 15 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike three called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. Ready now, Kendrys Morales. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that was a breaking ball that he hit. It looked like he saw it right out of the pitcher's hand so nicely. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Leading off the inning, George Springer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing. The 0-1 delivery. Hit to third. Moustakas is there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting,
Evan Gattis will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced. And we're in the middle. Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a solo home run for Evan Gattis. And the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece. Tapped up the first baseline. Over to the bag with it is Hosmer, and he'll get the out.
the batter, number
Jason
16,
Castro is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And that's taken for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Dyson retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief. Salvador Perez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
The left fielder, number 4.
So one away now for Alex Gordon. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
And he is in there.
And it had been a little while since they had any action on the base pass. He'd retired 10 in a row until that base hit right there. And now they're going to have to find a way to string a couple of these together.
Mike Moustakas comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Ground ball right side. The tag gets one. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for one out. Alcides Escobar in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he didn't look good on a changeup last time, and he just skied it. So don't be surprised if he sees a similar approach on this at-bat.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jose Altuve will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Well, here's a little trivia for you, Matt. On May 1st of 2012, Jose Altuve faced Mets pitcher John Roush, who's 6 feet 11 inches tall. The 1.5-foot height differential is said to be the most in MLB history between a pitcher and batter.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Carlos Correa will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And that's in there for strike one. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Throw gets him, 2 down. Number 10 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Carlos Gomez will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Gerard Dyson gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Gerard Dyson.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
One thing you're taught as an infielder, you've got to go play the ball. Don't let the ball play you. Here, you can see this ball gets in on him a little bit, and it winds up kicking right off the heel of his glove.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, but the runner's back easily. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. On the ground to the left side. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Eric Hosmer will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Breaks is bad as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. That Colby Rasmus will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And a bunt attempt here with 2 strikes that'll get foul, so he'll become out number 1. Into the box, George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Evan Gattis will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2, chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Getting late. Number 15 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman.
Skied into straightaway right. Springer is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th. Kendrys Morales will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Correa backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Salvador Perez will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Gomez on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Royals go down. Luis Valbuena will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 15.
Jason Castro will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo home run for Jason Castro, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Carlos Correa stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Number 10 steps in now. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's what you need to do after a hit by pitch. Get right back on that horse and fire a fastball in there.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Carlos Gomez steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Swung on and chopped up the middle, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side. Alex Gordon digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And reined in 1 away. Mike Moustakas will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted 2nd overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the 1st round of the same draft.
Alcides Escobar will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Springer is calling for it, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. kicking off the top of the ninth, Colby Rasmus, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Over to the bag with it is Hosmer, and he'll get the out. George Springer stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Kane going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Evan Gattis is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. In there, and it's 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And this goes right through his glove on into left field.
Now batting,
Luis Valbuena will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. He's set, and the pitch. In there, strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They lead it 2-1. Gerard Dyson will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here as Omar Infante has grabbed a bat and made his way into the on-deck circle.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
center fielder
Lorenzo Cain will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Gomez giving chase. Oh, and he botches it. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Around third and being waved on home. And he'll get in there safely. Eric Hosmer will stand in now following the home run that tied the ball game. So now on the mound, it's suddenly back to square one.
Yeah, and I don't know quite how you do it, but you've got to be able to regroup and start over. The good news is it wasn't a game winner. You're still tied. So there's still hope to get this to a 10th inning and let your guys see what they can do from here on out.
15.
Number 15 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting,
Kendrys Morales has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Hit to second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, if this was a straight hit and run, this is not really a high percentage play with 2 outs, but it's going to work out perfectly as he finds a hole. And that'll put runners on the corners.
Salvador Perez will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hit. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Omar Infante will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
number 14.
Jason Castro will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
The second baseman, number 27.
Jose Altuve struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Hit to short. Escobar fields it cleanly, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. There goes Altuve. Sent on the ground out to second. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And he is in there. Number 10 will stand in. A couple of singles in 4 trips this afternoon.
Yeah, Matt, I like the way he's not trying to do too much up there. Just taking nice controlled swings, and it's paid off a couple of times so far today.
Carlos Gomez will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. That's down the left side. Will Gordon have a play? No, it's a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gordon has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Colby Rasmus strides in, grounded out his last time through. Drilled to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Alex Gordon will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Gomez is under it, and he'll flag it down easily, so a 1 pitch out here to start the home half of the 10th. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Valbuena takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The shortstop, number 2.
Alcides Escobar stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and that'll be a bitter. The ball game is over.
Boy, and you want to talk about a guy that really earned this victory? It's not often nowadays that managers will even let a starter work more than 9. But he goes the distance to finish this thing off in extra innings.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just...